Hi guys. Okay, I'm going to work on another scrappy project today using little bits from this paper tray. As you know, I've been doing a use it till it's gone challenge where I'm just going to try and keep making stuff until all these little scraps in this tray are gone. Anyway, let me see. Before I can sit down and make something today, I really need to just sort out what's in here because it's hard to even think of what to make when I don't have good pieces in here. So, I'm thinking I'm going to just quickly do a quick sort of I need some blank papers, I think. So I would like to make some quick journal cards or something. So I need some bigger blank papers. When I say bigger, look at this. That's my meaning of big. Anyway, I'm going to quickly do a shuffle through here. Oh gosh, I don't even know what's underneath. I'm going to flip it. I was saying to someone the other day that this tray actually feels like it's getting even more full because my little scraps, they were so compacted before, and now, oh, there's some bigger pieces on the bottom. Okay, my little tray was quite compacted before, and now that I've been rummaging in there, all the pieces are fluffed up, and so it actually looks a lot more full than when I started. Okay, so I'll just keep going through and I'll find some big blanks. Now I also want some little pretties because I do, not pretties, but just different little bits and bobs. Oh, I won't pull those out. I'll just keep pulling some blanks. I've got a couple of projects in mind, but I need to see if I have enough or the right pieces in here to do that. Oh, okay. There's quite a fair bit in blanks, actually, more than I thought. So I think I will make some super quick and easy journal cards. Gosh, this was when I was, the little grandkids were playing with paint when they were little. This is like hanging around for a couple of years. Okay. So I'm just going to continue pulling out some bigger blank pieces. Actually, I would like these blank strips. I think those will help with what I've got in mind. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. So on the bottom, I did have some bigger pieces, which is good. Let me do another dig. Oop. Alrighty, now maybe I can do something. Oh, okay. I keep seeing that. I need to use that and get rid of it. Now these bigger pieces, I don't even know why they're in there because this is my itty bitty scrap paper tray. I've got a separate little tub for, bigger size pieces. Okay, I think I might have enough to get started. You've probably seen me shuffle through this so many times now. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, stop shuffling. Stop. Stop it. Somebody stop me. Oop. Really want to get rid of those strips because every time I shuffle in here, they all fall out. Oh, there's another one of those blue bits that I was after the other day. Maybe that. Okay. Ooh, it's a nice big piece. Ooh, actually this might make it go down a bit if I use all these bigger pieces first. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. Get rid of some bigger pieces first. Ooh. Bigger blank pieces is what I'm after. Okay. Stop. Somebody stop me. I wish you could just reach through the computer and like stop me. Okay, that's it. Stop it. There's one more. Okay. Ooh, need some colour. I need some colour. Put those on top. Okay. Ooh. Enough? Okay, stop. That's it. One more. I'm like a crazy lady once I start shoveling in this. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. Now, what I was thinking... Look at this delicious pile now. Okay, where are they? I need my little chopper. Okay. These are some of my glue drop pages. Okay, I know it's ridiculous. This in itself needs a use it till it's gone series. Glue drop pages. That may need to be one of my future ones. The problem is when you try and use these up, you create more glue drop pages. Now, what I wanted to do is, a while back, I don't think I did a video on it. I think I was just sitting here in my craft room by myself. But I just made some super quick and easy journal cards out of glue drop pages. Sorry, not journal cards, pockets. I mean, you could back them and make them journal cards. And I may do some of those. But I was mostly wanting some pockets because I don't have a lot of pockets for journals. So if I had a coffee dyed page... Look at this one. So delicious. Okay. So if this were in my journal, I love this page. I can't tell you how much I love this. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Okay. Oops. This pocket would have to be for a big journal. Maybe I'll trim those down a little. Maybe not. Are they the same size? Oh, they're bigger. Okay, I might trim a couple down. I'll make some big and some smaller. But yeah, I just want some really quick and easy pockets like this that you can just glue there and put stuff in. Super quick and easy. Anyway, I'm going to just trim some of these down. Now, these are quite white. So I might, these little scraps, these won't go back into my paper tray. These little trimmed bits will go into my tray for making handmade paper. Yeah, these have got the torn book edge. Normally I wouldn't worry about those, but I think I will just quickly trim them off and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've trimmed a few down. I decided that I would just leave them big because I do have some big journals that I've been working on that they can go in. Now, I have to go over to my dad's today. Oh gosh, look. I need glue pages to use up glue pages. I'm just going to make more, aren't I? Now, I need to go over to my dad's today. So, I'm going to just do one or two now. And then I'll I'll drop this into a baggie and I'll do this over my dad's because I need something to do while I'm there. Okay. Now, because these glue pages, see how they're not glued together properly because this is just the drop page like I'm going to do now. So they're not glued all the way around the edges, but that's okay because in my last lot that I did, I just sewed them. So it doesn't really matter. Also, the little edge that's folded, so the top folded edge, that'll be the top of my pocket. Just so when you put stuff in and out of the pocket, it doesn't get hooked on anything. I'll put this little bit down the bottom. Even though it'll be sewn, I'll still put this bit down the bottom. So that'll be my top. Okay. Now I fear I'm not going to have enough papers here to last me at my dad's for some reason. I don't think there's enough here, but I may just dump some. Actually, I might. I've got some like scraps of brown paper. I'll take those as well. So that way. Is that folded? It's just, I can't tell if it's folded or not. Oh gosh. Okay. Ooh, my glue stick is so squishy. It's so hot here today. Oh, I need to go over the edge a bit. Yeah, so all I'm really going to do is just cover these glue drop pages with stupid little scraps, and then when I get back from my dad's, I will find a very quick and simple embellishment to put on them. So this will get rid of a lot of the bigger pieces out of that tray, and then hopefully that'll make the pile go down a little. And also when I shuffle about in there, I won't be dropping everything over the side. Oh gosh, see, I'm making more glue pages as I go. That's okay. They're never ending, so it's something that I just accept I'll have a pile of them. Okay. So I think you get the idea. I'm just going to glue all the blank pieces down. There are some smaller blank pieces still in my little tray, you know, smaller ones like this. And I will try and put some of those here, there, and everywhere as well. Like this little guy. I can use him there. So I will take a handful of confetti out of my tray with me to my dad's. And at the end, I'll trim all these down. Shouldn't be too much trimming because I'll try and line the straight edges up along the straight edges on these. And I'll do a whole bunch of these at my dad's, and then when I get back, we'll embellish them. Okay, I should add as well, along with the brown paper bag scraps that I'm taking, because I don't think I'll have enough to work on today while I'm at my dad's. I'm also going to take, these are the little scraps from the back of the stamps that I washed off the other week. So all the little scraps of paper. I'm also going to use the opportunity to get rid of those off my desk. So I will take those as well to use along with these. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so that was the one I had already done. So I have glued a bunch of these. I didn't use the whole bag of those little pieces that were off the back of the stamps from that previous stamp video. I used a couple. Now I have tried to put some little pieces on there as well, but mostly I was using the big pieces. I've also used a few pieces that were just laying on my desk that weren't out of that scrap tray. But for the most part, it was out of the scrap tray. I did use those larger pieces of brown paper bag that was on my desk as well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is ink the edges. Now this is this is what I had left from the bigger pieces. I actually thought I would use all of this, but yeah, I didn't get it used. So back into the scrap tray it goes. Now I don't feel like it's going down. What's happening? They're breeding overnight, honestly. And I used quite a fair bit out of it for these. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to ink the edges quickly. I'm just using Vintage Photo. You don't need to ink yours if you don't want. I just prefer them inked. I'm not going to ink the back because these aren't journaling cards, remember. These will be pockets for some larger journals. And once I'm finished inking them, I will also just sew the edges because these were my glue drop pages and of course they're not glued down properly. Because as I use the page, I just fold it over and toss it aside. So I will ink these and sew them. Okay, actually, I've inked those and I had started to sew them. Well, sewed one, but I thought I might just embellish them before I sew them. In case I put something in the corner, I may wish to sew over it. So, I have a little box that sometimes I've thrown. Oh, this is the same butterfly as I already embellished that one I did the other day. This is just a little box. Sometimes when I've got little scraps on my desk and I've been stamping something, I'll stamp a few extra onto scraps and just throw them in here. So, oh, how many is here? 3, 6, 18. I may use those. I can't remember what I stamped those for. I don't think I've got many left. I think I'll save them for something else. I might use that. I'm just going to keep it super duper easy. There's a purple one. I may use that, I don't know. Maybe a mushroom. I have no idea what these coloured ones are from. That must be so long ago. Okay. That might be a bit white. Okay, we'll see how we go with those. So all I'm going to do is pop a little stamped, let me get rid of this, just like this one, a little stamped image in the corner. Now you may be wondering why I made these into pockets instead of journal cards, since most of the space is clean. I mean, there's a little bit of writing on some of them, but mostly it's blank. And the reason I did that, so just say this is your journal and you put your pocket there, so you glue there, so that's your pocket. Whatever you put into this pocket, I thought it would be a good idea that you could write on here about whatever's in there. So it could be, I don't know, some photos or something. So you pop the photos in the pocket and you can actually write on the pocket. Or stick stuff onto the pocket. Yeah, whatever. I was originally thinking writing on the pocket. So let's just stick a few of these down. Now I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me stick a whole bunch of mushrooms or butterflies down. But I'll do a couple. So I just want these to be super quick and easy. I might go right to the corner, that way I can sew over it. Oh, I've already inked these. I'll have to re-ink that little bit. That's okay. like that white little bit. So I sat there at my dad's gluing all these little scraps down onto my glue book, drop pages. And he's like, what are you doing? And, he's 82. It's very hard to explain what I'm doing. But yeah, he still doesn't get this whole junk thing. He does save me his damaged stamps when he sorts out his stamps because, he's a stamp collector. So he knows that I do something with those. Oh gosh, I don't have any wipes or a cloth to wipe my hands. It's so hot here today and the glue is like mush. And I've had the air conditioning on in my room. As soon as you turn it off though, it's like hot straight away. Okay, so I might continue with that. This is really nice paper. Oh no, I'm making more scraps. Never-ending scraps. It's okay. I'll glue these straight down onto one of the glue drop pages. I kind of like that one there. Oh, that's the one I've sewn. Oh goodness. This one. Oh, I've got this number 5 here as well. Where can I put that one? Maybe I'll stick that there. Yeah, I got this set of number stamps at an op shop. It came in a little baggie with a few other stamps that I probably wouldn't use, but that number stamp was really nice. So I stamped out a whole sheet of brown paper bag. This one's bugging me. I really liked the little pieces of paper off the backing of the stamps when I washed them. Why am I fussing with this? I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and stick down the rest of these little butterflies. I'm going to sew a straight stitch around the edges and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've finished sewing all of those and I'll give you a look. This was the one I had already done. See, I really like the bits of envelope when you wash the stamps off them. You just keep that little piece. It's another piece of that envelope. Now I've left the tails on mine, so the threads from sewing, I've left them on mine because I quite like the look of them. Yeah, if you don't like that, you can always cut them off. I like the look of them hanging over the edge of a journal. So super simple, nice and easy. Now I've got a whole big bundle ready for journals. Okay, now let me show you the scrap tray after finishing those. This is a scrap tray. Oops, wait, no. Plus this. So I've pulled these out because I'm working on the next project, which will be in my next video. I think you'll like that one. It's quite fun. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to be going down. It was really compacted before, and now that I've dug around, I've kind of puffed it up. And so, look, it's like little confetti down the bottom. Anyway, look, every time I dig, I get all these little pieces coming out, and I just wipe them off my desk and chuck them back in. Now, the only problem when I made these, those little stamped butterflies that were on the long strips, I ended up tearing them into little pieces instead of like at first I was using, say, a whole big piece. Where is one? Oh, I can't find one now. Like this. Originally I was going to use, you know, the whole square, but then I ended up tearing them into little pieces. So I was left with more scraps. Whoops. This little guy. Now I'm not going to throw it in there, but I will be using it in another scrappy project along with these. Not the next one, the one after, I think. See, I actually do have a few projects on the go. I just don't get time to film because my husband is hogging my craft room. Use it till it's gone. I've put the link to the playlist down in the description box if you've missed the first couple of videos. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.